Yo, yo, yo. How we doing today, folks? We are out for an adventure. Look at the debris I get to walk in. This beautiful freaking river. Look at that. Look at the sun gleaming off of it. These trees that have been here for wicked long. God. Today we are going to talk about. Today I'm actually kind of proud of myself. Today's video is the most structured I've done a video before, I'm pretty sure. Because I decided to list, I'm going to title it, like 7 things to consider when people don't support you. And that's a great segue because we're going to define people, first of all. In my video, I'm referring to the people in your life that you would think would support you, like close family, friends, etc. Primas, tíos, familia, like cosas así and stuff. So it kind of hurts when you don't get that praise that you know you're doing real well, because you'd be hearing it from other people who aren't as close to you. But it's actually a really. It's a part of life when two people change. One person changes in a relationship, and the other person just they can't connect with you anymore. There's nothing it's not the way it was. You don't have to see it as like, oh, this person broke my heart. It's like, no, you just don't feel the same way we used to about each other, right? We can approach things with realism. So it hurts though, right? Like, for example, I sent my comedy bit to a couple of different friends that I've known for years, and they just didn't say anything, They just, they know what I'm doing, they know what I came here for, and they don't want to give me the credit. Whereas other people I'm just now meeting, and I know they got the video. That's just another form of gaslighting, is when they pretend to not get your message, your text message. That's another red flag to look out for. Also, refuse to be ignored and be okay with that, folks. That's something that needs to be put an end to right now, immediately, in this generation, is like the idea that we chase after somebody who ignores us. Like, that's actually really poor to our mental health. And there's plenty of people that will instantly recognize you for who you are and give you the value that you deserve. So, you wouldn't stay in anything that you know you don't deserve, right? I used to think I deserved to be treated this way, so that's why I stayed at shitty jobs with shitty bosses. But now that I've done the work, and I worked for myself the past year, and I decided now that when you know how good you can have life, you're never going to go back and just be treated like shit, So, I will admit, folks, I'm dealing with a little bit of emotions today. Like I was saying, go out and shoot, go out and film, go for a little bit of a run. And then I got my interview at 2:00 today. So I'm excited for that. I really feel like this could be the third time's the charm, but dealing with missing my grandma, actually. I had just a big moment of missing her this morning. Something about the bathroom reminded me of her bathroom sink when I was brushing my teeth, and it just like, and we haven't been talking. I've been trying to get family members to get my number to her, but it seems like there's been some strain on the relationship, and I'm not sure. I haven't been able to get a hold of her. I know that she doesn't answer phone calls to numbers she doesn't recognize, so I'm sure if she knew it was me, she'd answer, but it's a little painful when you don't get their support from family. And I've tried asking my mom and dad and my sister, can you please give my number to Grandma Rosie? And but I'm gonna be strong from this. I'm gonna get a tattoo. I got a business card the other day in Chelsea. I'm gonna get a tattoo and have it on cursive in the back of my shoulder. Have it spell out, "We had fun, didn't we?" That was one of the last things she said to me. was like, "Hey, bye, Grandma. I'm gonna move to New York." And she said, "Okay, well, give me a call, kiddo. Give me a call sometime." And I said, "Oh, I will, Grandma. Don't you worry about that." Told her, "Listen, I had a lot of fun with you and Uncle Danny this summer, longboarding over here, and I went to her house every day and longboarded. I longboarded from my apartment, probably like, 2.5 miles. I was saying goodbye, and I gave her a big squeeze hug, and that was the last time I saw her before I moved to New York, and she said, "We did have fun, didn't we?" We were talking about, we'd stay up and watch movies and cook casseroles and whatever we wanted. We just hung out. She's my best friend. So the video that I'm making today is extra important because it emphasizes sacrifice. I had to leave that wonderful relationship with Jima because I had a bigger purpose outside of family, and that's the price to pay when you're chosen. You have to feel the pain of getting close and then missing somebody. And I knew that I'd be doing bigger stuff over here. Something, not like bigger stuff that I could do in Oregon necessarily, but NYC is definitely the venue. And now I'm shooting 2 films and starting my comedy career and storytelling career and PR basically for myself, and representing my character, my virtues, and my lifestyle, and hopefully going to brand that. So for anyone that's missing family and friends and not getting the support, because I don't talk to any of my family. We're strange. It's weird. It's weird. I know a lot of people get it though. I know a lot of the folks that I meet at open mics are just wanting to be heard too. So pretty interesting, huh? Oh, look at all the geese. I could have brought my sketchbook. Cute. But back to the point of the video is the 7 things to consider when friends and family do not support you and people close to you do not support you. So the first thought we should have is, first of all, should I care? Should I care? I'm living my life. If they're not going to give me energy back to support me, I'm not going to care about their lack of energy towards me. Does that make sense? Look at all these beautiful geese. So, secondly, I just got super zen with these animals right here. You guys can see the geese, right? Yeah, right there. And the second thing to consider when people do not support you as you expect and as you desire, because we crave that in our friendships and relationships, and it's normal to expect that, The second thing to consider is prioritize your passion. That's what you be doing in the first place, right? That's why they're not giving you praise. That's why they're not giving you credit, because you already prioritized your passion. And a little bit of research I was doing this morning is the philosophies of life, including Nietzsche and the herd mentality. There's the idea that there is the slave man, the slave mindset, the herd mentality, and the virtuous man. And the slave man it's almost similar to how Carl Jung identifies archetypes, like ego and persona, etc. For furthering the point, the man that does not expedite his action towards his desires will want to make everyone else suffer who has expedited their actions and fulfilled their desires into a reality. Remember the saying, misery loves company? Yeah, it goes back to the slave mindset described by Nietzsche, Friedrich Nietzsche, and that the person that doesn't put their actions to words will resent. And there's actually a term that Nietzsche uses that the slave builds up over time as resentment. And that is the anger and the rage that one feels against others in society who have driven their actions and matched their words with their actions. They are in alignment with what they desire, what they prefer. Because, well, a lot of us, we live in a life, but it's not the one we prefer, right? Trains going by, people walking dogs, cute. So nice. And the other part of the Nietzsche point is that there's the herd mentality, and that is the man who separates himself from the criticism and the praise of the herd, of what everyone's doing in society. That's the one that's going against conforming. That's the non-conformist. They are indifferent to the praise and criticism, and their energy isn't built up over that. Instead, their creative flow brings them their own personal enlightenment. And in some ways in the past, like 18th century, 19th century, it was seen as that as being an evil man. And then the people who are following each other, who are in the herd mentality, conforming, those are seen as people doing virtuous, holy good. Right? So it's all a matter of perspective, as always, and take everything I say with a grain of salt. I just gotta put my own twist off of research and then my own thoughts with my own living experiences. But that leads us to the third point. That life is short. So how much time are you gonna spend giving your energy and your mind? Oh fuck, this is so nice. How much energy are you gonna give to these people in your life? They're not even trying to be a part of your life. You got to think about your own life. It's a short life. It really is, folks. Yo, can you think about when you were 13? Can you think about when you were graduating high school? The thing about life, too, is that it'll actually get faster and faster as you get older. So go ahead and do what you want today. Don't just talk about it. Make a plan. You can do it. Believe in you. All right? And the fourth point, actually, I have my interview. So we're going to do this is going to be part 1 video. And then we're going to do part 2, which will be the other 4 things of to consider when people don't support you. So those were the first 3. We're going to do a quick recap as I walk back. I don't want to be late for my interview. I feel like this job might actually be what God has planned. So, first of all, it was, should you even care? Because you're living your life, so should you care that they don't care? Because you care about your priorities and your passion, which is the second point, prioritize your passion. Just keep doing what you love. It might sound kind of funny, but if you a lot of people throw themselves into work and careers and whatnot, but do what you love. Follow your bliss. The man that does good is the man that has found his own secret to happiness. right? I listen to a lot of philosophy, and they always refer to men like that. But and I read the Bible too, and they refer to men like that too. But when I say the man, I'm referring to the human race, men and female, genders alike, races alike, everyone. When I say the man, I'm respecting God's creation in its most simplest form and saying like the human race. And it sounds good when you quote shit, you say the man, it sounds good. Men are so awesome. So that's the first 3 things to consider. I'm gonna come out with another video today, so stay tuned. I'll let you guys know how the interview goes. So, thanks for subscribing to my channel and being a part of a community. All are welcome that care to hear the message, honestly. Thank you. Have a great day. Talk to you later.